A new day arises. Today I'm writing a story about my life worth heading to. Moving into a new town, I thought things would probably be a little bit normal and things would be different. But when you're in my family, different does not always work for us. And as in when I'm saying both of us, I meant me. Hi, I'm AG Javi, and I am 14 years old, the very first of that age who's gonna be moving to the town of South Park, along with my family. And if you could tell by all the gadgets and technologies, along with a lot of sciencey and geek-like stuff, um, it's safe to say, we are scientists. Not just scientists, ranking from lowest to highest. Microbiologists, biologists, forensic biologists, zoologists, geologists, you name it, etc, etc. You get the deal. But even being so advanced, we're not as perfect as you think. And the only normal thing about me is that I have friends. But even with their quirky life, they're still normal to me. The person that gave us this crazy ass lifestyle will have to be my father. And when I call him crazy, I meant cuckoo for bananas. Okay, now that part's out, let's get to this damn exciting part I'm about to bring up. Behind my advanced crazy lifestyle, I'm actually an agent who likes to help and save people. Most of that would be true if half of it wasn't because of my father's terrible messes he makes all the time because of his damn interventions and such. God damn! This prologue is short as hell, but I'll just keep going ahead and just see how it goes from there. What you don't expect, that the day we move into this town, things change, and how everything came from this to all this. And as usual, we would jump in, not knowing what comes ahead. Here's how my life begins in South Park.
I am so thrilled to move into our new home. It makes switching up your daily routine, or have to give up prized possessions, organizing every aspect of a move, and anticipate any snafus that may come up, sifting through complicated paperwork, and haul heavy items from one place to another. Worth it.
Easy for you to say, Mom. You know full well as I do our dad and CJ value from whoopee cushions to test tubes and beakers.
Okay, here we are. Gonna make a stop. Well, that was smooth.
Remember, guys, the inside is what truly matters.
That's not always the case, Dad.
I call opening the door first.
Rise and shine.
It's fantastic and all, but Dad, please stop showing off. Let's just get our things. Okay, let me just narrate this part for a bit. Don't get me wrong, I love the new place, I really do. The reason why I'm not currently expressing as much as I'm supposed to here is because this isn't our first rodeo of us moving. We all know how things will turn out from here on out, and that there will be absolutely no change whatsoever. We will have to try to get to know our new neighbors better. The problem is my dad will make things a little bit awkward. My sister will continue to be the absolute oddball of the family. My brother will be as devious as ever now. My dad will most likely continue to embarrass me as usual. It's just the stress kicking in. I just can't help it. Okay, moving on. My mom did let me explore the town a bit so I could get some navigation and such, which I didn't mind at all. I do like to explore outside since we've been in the car for almost a few hours, so we were just pretty much cramped there. And it was actually an interesting experience, not gonna lie. It wasn't just me though. Oh, I am so thankful that my friends were able to move here as well. It's only because we were participating in this nice program that, we'll get to it a little bit, but yeah. Here's my first friend, Clementine. Oh, she's like my favorite. For some reason, I caught her hanging around in a farm full of weed. What a strange place to look for her.
Being in the wilderness for 7 years, it becomes a habit that grows on you. Well, not like that.
After me and Clem come back home after our little navigation, and after she explained to me why she was hanging around in, the weed area, which I guess it was supposed to be some farm that was owned by somebody, who knows. I was greeted by my other teenage friends that I had back at home as well. Oh my god, they all moved in with me. Well, not with me, but they moved into town. You get the picture. Of course, the first one that jumped on me was my friend Harold. He's like the most hyper crazy one that we have in our group, which I've grown to enjoy having him around.
Bro, you're calling me crazy? Then I'm gonna be calling you dopey.
Then there's Maxwell, Kevin, and Joshua, and they were given an interesting surprise while I was gone. God damn it, Dad. Well, at least I was still greeted happily.
As if we're gonna be treating you so differently.
Don't worry about it. I didn't mind at all.
I don't want to talk about it.
I showed everybody the ropes around my new home, and while doing so, I even explained to them their origins. This place was once owned by someone that is no different than my father, and thinking about that, I wonder where his whereabouts are. But wait, I am not supposed to be in full-on curiosity about everybody else. I just moved here and I don't know anybody. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I changed the subject the moment my friends found a book. Not just any book, but it has something to do in the ancient times. Well, it's not fully ancient, but it's something that took place in Japan in 1912. I think I'm the only one that had that copy. My friends were still surprised I still have that, and I was looking through it. I don't know what it is about the book, but it just intrigues me.
Huh, I didn't even realize you still have that.
Still thinking that myth is possibly a real thing?
This is the only copy I have. I looked up blind, but apparently there are no others. It's almost like this book doesn't even exist at all. And I know it's all far-fetched and all, but if this wasn't a myth, where would we be at if things were the opposite? This book takes place in 1912 in Japan. It even had an era. They call it the Taisho era. A long time ago, there was a war against humans and creatures that kinda look like the fan beasts I came across during my navigation. These monsters eradicate and annihilate human lives, devouring them like they're zombies. The leader in charge of these hordes was doing everything he could to conquer the sun. So they are like vampires, they just can't go in the sun. But one particular vampire, along with a human, and this human is like around my age. His title as a demon slayer. He accomplished what the great demon slayer has not. He saved his sister and turned him back to a human, while finally putting an end to the demon war that has resided for many years. Of course, Harold did not catch up with the times and just assumed that I created this book myself.
Where did we get him from?
Son, your friends might have to get going now. After all, our TV special's up. I am so excited. Our corporation to be a next big thing for this town that we just moved into.
You were applying, submitting, writing, you were putting all this stuff here as if like it was some sort of gamble or something.
I'm sure as hell we're gonna win. And by doing so, our faces will be all around this town as well. And that will be the next thing on my bucket list.
The next corporation becoming the next face of the town is...
All the mayor has to do is say our corporation's name, and we will be even more worldwide than before.
the FC Corporation.
Ah, yes, the FC Corporation. Our corporation's eternal rival. Well, personally, my father's rival. He and the owner of the FC Corporation have a huge grudge against each other, and everything they have done has always been a competition. It has let my father do slightly a bit of dangerous stuff. Interesting fact, my father's the only one that has met the owner of FC. None of us really know what he looks like. All we have gone for our father is that he's a pure menace.
Bro, finish your little story quick. We're gonna be late. It is really what you do whenever you're left alone or something?
This is a coping mechanism, sis.
Right. Once you're finished, meet me back in the front, okay? We gotta check out our new school. And just let you know, I'm sure everything will turn out from here. Trust me on that one.
Dad, quit whimpering about your first ever failure. We gotta go to school or else we're gonna be late.
Am I the only one pointing out the fact that my bro keeps changing his hair color and appearance lately?
I admit, I have a crazy lifestyle. And even though my family is a little bit crazy, I still love them. They mean so much to me. Well, it's time to check out the school that everybody's talking about. We are getting VIP for our special students. I'll see you on the flip side. Thank you for saying goodbye my first ever story. And of course, wish me luck.